Did you know that over a century ago, a black sociologist used data to fight racism on a global stage? This is the story of how W.E.B.DuBois visualized Black America, revealing truths that challenge the world's perceptions. Our journey begins in the late 19th century, a time of immense racial disparity in the United States. Slavery had ended, but its shadow loomed large, casting a veil of inequality across the nation. Born in Great Barrington, Massachusetts in 1868, William Edward Burghardt DuBois, known as W.E.B.DuBois, was a brilliant mind determined to break through that veil. He wasn't just an academic, he was a visionary who understood the power of information and its ability to dismantle prejudice. As a sociologist at Atlanta University, DuBois saw firsthand the struggles and triumphs of Black Americans. He recognized that statistics, when presented in a compelling way, could challenge the pervasive negative stereotypes of the time. DuBois had the monumental idea of showcasing Black achievement at the 1900 Paris Exposition, a world's fair that attracted over 50 million visitors. He curated what was called the Exhibit of American Negro Exhibits, a collection of approximately 60 handmade data visualizations. These weren't just dry numbers, they were vibrant charts, graphs, and maps, brought to life with bold colors and meticulous detail. DuBois and a team of Atlanta University students and a network of Black field researchers across the South gathered data from various sources, including the U.S. Census and surveys conducted by Atlanta University. These data painted a powerful picture of Black progress and resilience in the face of adversity. Imagine walking into the Palace of Social Economy at the Paris Exposition and seeing a bar chart depicting the increase of population among Negroes in the United States from 1750 to 1890, visually demonstrating the growth from 800,000 to 8 million. Or consider pie charts illustrating the conjugal condition of Black Americans, revealing marriage rates and family structures by age and region. A map showcased the value of country homes owned by Negroes in Georgia in 1890, quantifying land ownership and economic stability. Another chart detailed the assessed value of household and kitchen furniture owned by Negroes, revealing an average of $349,000 in urban areas. But the exhibit wasn't just about statistics. DuBois also included approximately 500 photographs of Black Americans, carefully selected to counter negative stereotypes and showcase the diversity and humanity of the Black community. These images portrayed individuals from all walks of life, from farmers and laborers to teachers and professionals, demonstrating the breadth of Black accomplishment. DuBois' data visualizations weren't just informative, they were a form of activism. They directly confronted the prevailing racist narratives of the time, exposing the legacy of slavery and the ongoing disparities faced by Black Americans. He quantified what he called the veil, the psychological and social barrier that separated Black and white America, and he did it in a way that was accessible and impactful. For example, his graphics showed that Black homeownership in Georgia was only 0.66% of white rates, and that the value of urban Black kitchen furniture was $349,000 in 1890, juxtaposed with the realities of rural poverty. The exposition was a huge success. DuBois' exhibit won a gold medal, and it made a lasting impression on visitors and European intellectuals. It challenged their preconceived notions about Black Americans and helped to boost the Pan-African movement, which advocated for the unity and liberation of African people worldwide. DuBois' work at the Paris Exposition was groundbreaking, but his contributions to Black history extend far beyond that single event. In 1926, Carter G. Woodson, a historian and educator, initiated Negro History Week in the United States. Woodson's aim was to highlight the achievements of African Americans and promote the study of Black history. This week-long celebration eventually evolved into Black History Month, now recognized in Canada, the UK, the Netherlands, Ireland, and Germany. Woodson's initiative and DuBois' earlier work represent a turning point in how Black history was viewed and understood. They paved the way for future generations of scholars and activists to reclaim and celebrate Black heritage. DuBois' influence extends to modern Africa. He organized the first Pan-African Conference in London in 1900. His visualizations informed anti-colonial data activism in Africa. Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana Statistical Service after Ghana's independence in 1957 is a good example. Contemporary data activism echoes Du Bois, like South Africa's HSRC visualizations of apartheid legacies and Nigeria's Budget platform, using open data for inequality mapping like Du Bois' property charts. Even today, Du Bois' legacy continues to inspire artists, designers, and activists who use data visualization to promote social justice. However, his work has also faced its share of controversy. Some critics argue that Du Bois selectively used optimistic census data, underplaying the extent of lynching and convict leasing in the South. Others point out that some of his charts emphasized urban gains while overlooking rural poverty. Despite these criticisms, Du Bois' contributions to Black history and data visualization remain undeniable. He was a pioneer who used data to challenge racism and promote social change. His legacy continues to inspire us to use data to create a more just and equitable world. His Atlanta Sociological Laboratory was dissolved in 1924 amid funding loss. Du Bois' 1961 move to Ghana, under McCarthyism, suppressed U.S. access to his archives until the 1970s. In 2023, Florida education laws limited Black history visuals in K-12, prompting responses like UF's 2024 AIR project to work around it. From the groundbreaking work of W.E.B. Du Bois to the enduring legacy of Black History Month, this is a story of resilience, creativity, and the power of data to challenge injustice. As we continue to grapple with issues of race and inequality, let us remember the lessons of the past and strive to create a future where Black history is celebrated and understood by all.